Scorpio, welcome to your monthly tarot reading for February 2024. We begin with your past row of cards here, with the Ten of Swords in the past position. And before we even get started, I have to say this is quite an intense reading for you this month, dear Scorpio. A lot of very emotional cards are at play here. But let's get into it. This Ten of Swords typically symbolizes betrayal, loss, or hitting rock bottom. And in the past position here, it suggests that you've experienced a significant challenge or downfall. It might indicate a situation where you felt overwhelmed, defeated, or even deceived. The Ten of Swords often represents reaching a point of utter despair or feeling as though you've been stabbed in the back by someone or something. However, it's important to note that the Ten of Swords also signifies the end of a cycle, and I always want to point that out with this card. It's not all doom and gloom. It means that you've reached a culmination point of whatever this is already, and especially with it here in your past position. This is saying that the worst is behind you, and that there's really nowhere to go but up from here. So I want you to notice that sun rising on the horizon in this card. You're about to have a full dawn spreading over the sky for you because you are moving past whatever this experience was. We have the Four of Swords as a clarifier for your past row here. The Four of Swords suggests a period of rest and recuperation and contemplation. It's a card of healing and retreat. And when appearing with the Ten of Swords here, it suggests that after this difficult period, you've taken the necessary time to recover and reflect. You may have withdrawn from the situation to regain your strength and perspective. This card encourages you to honor the need for self-care and introspection before moving forward. We have the Queen of Wands as well as a clarifying card for your past here. This queen embodies confidence, passion, and leadership. She's very charismatic, she's bold, and highly independent. So as a clarifying card here, this queen indicates that you've found your inner strength and resilience. You've emerged from the challenges here with a renewed sense of determination and self-assurance. This card encourages you to embrace your authenticity and pursue your goals now with enthusiasm and courage. So this 10 is indicating that there has been a period of significant hardship or betrayal that you've experienced, but the presence of the Four of Swords and the Queen of Wands suggests that you've since taken the time to heal and reflect and rebuild your confidence. You've emerged from this challenging period with a newfound sense of inner strength and passion even. This is encouraging you to trust in your resilience and to channel the energy of this Queen of Wands as you move forward. It's a reminder that even in the face of adversity, you have the power to rise above and thrive. And I actually really like seeing this progression here. This queen is saying to me that you've really found a newfound sense of independence, where it's really like, who needs a man, who needs a woman, who needs a partner kind of energy. Like, I'm good on my own. I know how to find my own happiness. It's an energy of turning your face to the sun, so to speak. And I love seeing that, especially after that Ten of Swords, where you have noticed the sunrise. You have sort of figured out, hey, I can be independent and really happy being independent. So I really love seeing this progression. In your present row, we have the Five of Cups here in the middle. And this card typically represents feelings of loss, regret, or disappointment. And in the present position, it suggests that you're currently focused on what has gone wrong or what you perceive as lacking in your life. And you may be experiencing some sadness or mourning over something that didn't turn out as you hoped it would. And this card serves as a reminder that while it's natural to acknowledge and process your emotions, it's also important to recognize the potential for renewal and growth, even in challenging times. He's so focused on these spilled cups that he's not noticing these two behind him. So this card really is a reminder to say, hey, there's still two cups standing here. Just turn around and notice them. There very much is hope and optimism built into this card. We have the Hermit as one of your clarifying cards for the present. This card symbolizes introspection and soul searching and inner guidance. It suggests a period of solitude and reflection where you withdraw from the noise and distractions of the outside world to seek answers within yourself. And as a clarifying card to the Five of Cups here, the Hermit encourages you to delve deep into your feelings and explore the root causes of your current state of disappointment or sorrow. It's a call to embrace solitude, not as a form of isolation, but as an opportunity for profound self-discovery and spiritual enlightenment. So there's an energy here of, what was my role here in this situation? What can I learn from what happened in the sense of self-discovery and growth? And I think there's really this doubling down of this energy of you taking time to engage in self-introspection and healing and really seeking out answers for yourself about what has happened here. We also have the Seven of Pentacles as a clarifier in your present row. This card represents assessment and patience and kind of a delayed gratification. It's a card that encourages you to take stock of your progress and evaluate the results of your efforts so far. And as a clarifying card to the Five of Cups here, this card suggests that while you may be feeling disheartened by the current situation, it's important to recognize the seeds of potential growth and abundance that still exist. Remember those two cups? It's like they're pouring down into the soil beneath this bush here and saying, whatever's happened, we still have something to go on. We still have our own resources to build on at this point. It's reminding you that even if things haven't turned out as planned, your efforts have not been in vain. It encourages you to have patience and trust in the process, knowing that positive outcomes can still manifest in due time. So this present row is indicating a bit of a focus on loss or disappointment, but the presence of the Hermit and the Seven of Pentacles it's offering guidance on how to navigate through this challenging period. The Hermit advises you to embrace introspection and seek wisdom from within, while the Seven here reminds you to assess your progress with patience and perseverance. It's asking you to acknowledge your feelings, but also trust in your inner resilience and the potential for growth and renewal that's still here. It's a reminder that even in moments of darkness, there is always a promise of light and transformation. We have in your future row here, the Nine of Wands in the center. This card typically symbolizes resilience and perseverance and strength in the face of adversity. In this future position, it's suggesting that you will encounter challenges or obstacles on your path ahead, but it's saying that you have the inner strength and determination to overcome whatever difficulties come your way. And you may be feeling very weary or battle worn here. He's got this bandage on his head, his sleeves are rolled up, he's kind of looking over his shoulder a bit warily. But you're not ready to give up. He's still ready to keep fighting because he's come so far. He's not going to give up now. This Nine of Wands encourages you to stand firm in your convictions and continue moving forward with courage and resilience. we have the Justice card up at the top here as one of your clarifying cards for the future. And this represents balance and fairness and accountability. It signifies a need for truth and integrity in your actions and decisions. As a clarifying card to this Nine of Wands, Justice is suggesting that the challenges you face in the future may be related to issues of fairness or accountability. There might even be some legality attached to what's happening here, those challenges. And you may find yourself grappling with moral dilemmas or seeking to restore balance in a situation that has felt very unjust. This card reminds you to approach conflicts or obstacles with a sense of impartiality and integrity as well, and ensure that your actions right now align with your values. We also have the Three of Swords here as one of your clarifying cards for the future. So this card traditionally represents heartache and sorrow and emotional pain. It's a tough card. It often signifies a period of grief or loss, which really clocks with the rest of your cards here. And as a clarifying card to the Nine of Wands, this Three of Swords suggests that the challenges you encounter in the future may also bring emotional turmoil or upheaval. You may face difficult truths or painful revelations that really test your resilience and inner strength. This card is reminding you to acknowledge and process your emotions with honesty and compassion as you navigate through adversity or challenges. So this Nine of Wands is indicating that you will encounter some challenges or obstacles that require you to have a lot of resilience and perseverance. And the presence of Justice and the Three of Swords suggests that these challenges may involve issues of fairness, accountability, and also some emotional pain. This reading here, this future row, encourages you to face these obstacles with a lot of integrity and honesty and compassion for yourself and for other people. Trust your inner strength to carry you through difficult times, and remember that even in moments of struggle, there are opportunities for growth and healing. So stay true to your principles right now and remain open to the lessons that these challenges may bring, because challenges always carry within them some kind of lesson that for whatever reason we need to learn at that moment. So this reading is really a narrative of resilience, introspection, and balance. The Ten of Swords in the past here signifies a period of deep challenge or betrayal. And despite the pain, you found solace in healing in the past. In the present, you're experiencing an introspective phase here. And this is allowing for a lot of inner growth and understanding. Your future is not without its hurdles. The future is holding some obstacles here, as indicated by the Nine of Wands, and these challenges may involve, again, matters of fairness and emotional pain. But there is strength here. Coming back to this Queen of Wands, she's really embodying this confidence and resilience. And I think this is you. It's assuring you, this Queen, that you do possess the inner fire to persevere, especially coupled with this Nine of Wands. I see you having a lot of strength to draw on. So despite facing trials and tribulations, you have to trust that inner strength and remain true to your values, embrace the lessons that come your way. And through that combination of resilience, introspection, and a commitment to balance, you will be well equipped to navigate these challenges that are popping up in your future here. For your Moonology card this month, we have New Moon in Scorpio. Work through your fears. So I love that you have drawn a Scorpio card this really makes me feel that there's some really strong energy working in your favor right now. So I was pretty excited to see that come up. This card, when you draw it, suggests a rebirth. So it's saying to think of your situation as the phoenix that's rising from the ashes. There's a real birth, death, rebirth paradigm here. And that's what Scorpio energy is all about. Whatever you've been through, this card is saying there is a new start ahead. And it might be a little dark, but it will be deep and transforming. And I gotta say, Scorpios aren't afraid of that energy. They understand the dark, they understand the deep, and it doesn't intimidate them. I love that part of Scorpio energy. This card also suggests that if you know that you are magical, then this is the time to work your magic. Scorpio is a sign that likes to go deep into the body, mind, and spirit. So when this card comes up, there's nothing superficial about what's coming your way. So this is very much a card of death and rebirth. And let's focus on the rebirth element. That really, I think, nicely ties in to this energy, where you clearly have experienced something that was quite painful for you. And you might presently be a little focused on loss and disappointment about whatever this is. But this Nine of Wands is saying to me, wow, do you ever have some resources to help you through this? There is an energy of a safety net, of, again, safety that you have set up for yourself. You're really in a very, very strong position here. And not only that, but you have more resilience inside to get you to an even stronger position. And the Justice card in this future row 2 is saying that as long as you have acted with integrity in the past, some kind of decision or resolution that's going to come up is going to be in your favor. Something's going to work out in your advantage. And though this Three of Swords is a difficult card, it's all about facing the pain, facing the emotional loss or turmoil. It's really a card of the only way past it is through it. And I think that really resonates here with this work through your fears card. I think it may be a little bit difficult. Whatever is happening here, even though it's working out in your favor, there's going to be some emotional pain associated with it. But you have the power and resilience to work through those fears. I want to point out too this beautiful energy in this bottom row, where the Seven of Pentacles is really, I think, doubling down on this Queen of Wands energy. It's saying, really dig into this Queen of Wands energy and continue to invest in your own independence and self-growth right now, because it's really going to pay off. The Seven of Pentacles is really about a deep commitment to yourself and understanding that there is a huge potential here for success and advancement here. And again, even though it might be a little bit painful, it might be a little bit like, well, now I'm going it on my own, and that kind of hurts. But as long as you continue this commitment to yourself, to your growth and advancement, you're going to get there, because again, you are in a very strong position right now. So whatever it is that's going on that might feel a little bit painful and a little bit dark night of the soul, wow, do you ever have a lot of power on your side, both internally, and it looks like with the Justice card, externally as well. Something's going to work out in your favor around this. You just have to stay strong and face the heart of the battle, so to speak, and you will come out on top here. Very powerful reading for you this month, Scorpio. Initially, when I laid out the cards, I thought, wow, what is going on here? And the more I got into interpreting what was really happening, I got pretty excited for you, because I got very much focused on this Nine of Wands at the end here in your future, saying that whatever it is that's happened, you are actually in a power position now. love to see that for you. That is your reading for this month, dear Scorpio. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it resonated with you. Please be sure to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you next time.